What happened to my video? We're going to give it a minute. Wait for some people to come in. Well, okay, I see y'all now. Hey, did y'all wonder what happened to me? That video had music in it. I had never seen them take a video down because of music. That video I was showing had music in it. I wasn't even paying no attention. And I could file a dispute. But I mean, I simply just don't want to be messed with it. And that's kind of crazy. They took the video down, but they left the video up. But I just went ahead and put it on unlisted. That means if you got a link, you can watch it. But if you hadn't got a link, you won't find it. And I'm not interested in having a video that don't make no money on. Because it don't make much to start with. I'm telling you, I wouldn't believe it. Yeah. If you got the link, you can still see it. But it'll play down and then I'll put it on private. And I could cut that section out where the song is. But I mean, I just simply don't want to mess with it. Let me see. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Here you go. Oh, see that there? You see, let me get over here. Maybe you can see my mouse. See this little part right here? That's where that music is. And see, I can select an action and just trim out the segment. You know what? I think I might do that. How about that? Oh, it's got seat in 4 places. Let me look and see if y'all can see that. Seat in 4 blocks there. Hey, thank you, Pamela. Hey, I'll be back here on the chat in a second. Yeah, see them See them 4 blocks? Now, that ain't worth fighting over. And you can remove them, but it'll mess the video up. And then the video is not worth filing a dispute. But I mean, I didn't pay, it no attention, that music on there. But I ain't worried about it, y'all. I'll just sit here and mess with this right here and see what all this does. But anyway, y'all got the idea. Hey, Dawn, you gonna try to come in here today? I got this thing fixed. I'd love to see Pamela come in here. I think it was last night, but I think her internet was messing up. Oh, was? Hey, I didn't pay it no attention. I sent it to you on Facebook. And we'll let you come in here and see if it's working. Let's see. I'm looking for you here. Okay, I seen it there. So hello to everybody. Hey, we got more people on here than what we had anyway a while ago. And that music stuff, y'all, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth fighting over. They will need to connect their mic and cam. I didn't get through reading it there, Don. They come back in there and leave it in there long enough I can see it, but you got to have your camera enabled and your mic enabled, or it won't work. I've seen people doing this all the time. Oh, okay. I see you there, Jane. They will need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the stream. You hear that? They will need to connect their mic and cam. You can't have it cut off, Don. It won't even it won't let me do nothing. Okay, she left again. Hey, y'all, Stephen called. I talked to him. I called him up when I got off that video a while ago. He called the man about the installation. And he wants the installation. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get it. But that man, said that kind of installation he had wasn't like that. But whatever he does is up to him. Hey, I think I will. Hold on just a second. Let me. Hey, I don't even think I even put a thumbnail, y'all. Let's see. So what do I need to do? Hey, you got to allow your camera and you got to allow your mic. And when you come in here, see, I ain't got my video on. So whatever picture you got on Google, that's what it'll show. And if you ain't got a picture, it'll just show your initial. Hey, Lynn Burns. Hey, Lynn, you feeling better? Let's see. Does anybody else want to come in here? I'll send you a link. Anybody? Is there anybody scared? Hey, I know there ain't no need to ask Lynn Burns. She's scared I get in here asking her questions. It's Lynn. I wouldn't do that to you, Lynn. Any my mama has docs on Wednesday. Hey, Jeannie, that DoorDash come over here a while ago. And they went up there to the gate. And I walked over there to the front door. And I was going to tell her to bring the over here. Steve went to the hardware store. And she backed out and went on. I mean, ain't no way I could, ain't no way I could stop her. Hey, let's see what Berta Girl's saying in there. Feeling good. Just still on oxygen. Finally got a doctor's appointment Thursday. I've got to get off in a little bit. My daughter's coming over. Hey, Leanne, I heard before that people that you can get used to that. To that oxygen. And people that's on oxygen actually like it. Hey, Dawn, did you give up? There's the link there. If anybody wants to try it, there's the link. Does anybody want to try? And you won't come right in on the camera. You'll come to what you call the staging area. And like once you get here, you can cut your video off. But you gotta allow all that just to come. Hey, there's Jeannie now. Now she's got her stuff right. Somebody add Jeannie up.
Hey, Papa Hodges.
Hey there, how you doing?
Hey, sweet tea. That's right. Um, where's Bulldog at? I hope he's not in the street.
Hey, he was over there when that girl pulled up at the
Yeah,
gate.
she's got 4 kids.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna eat good tonight.
Oh my goodness. I think they might have walked it up. Whatever, I'm not sure, but I believe that. I just don't want Bulldog in the street because I don't want him to be run down in the street.
I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you're so sweet.
Yeah, that I mean, wait. Tammy has a fit about him being out there in the road, but there's nothing you know.
Yeah,
I mean, he don't. I don't think he stands in the road, but
he's such a good dog. He really is. And the way he came and his face was all beat, scarred and beat on, and my heart just went out to him. And he's so sweet. And I know he was a good dog when you give him that ice cream cone in your hand, and
yeah.
you put your fist and your hand around the ice cream cone, and you just put it up to Bulldog's nose. And if he was a bad dog, I mean, he could have. The only way to get to the ice cream cone is to eat your hand and bite it off, and he did not do that. And
Them,
when I seen Bulldog do that, I knew. I said, right then and there, he's a sweetheart, and
yeah, he quit trying, didn't he?
yeah, he did. He
Well,
was,
yeah, with these youngins around here,
yeah,
can't have no mean dog.
that's right.
But he's uh, he's a good dog.
Hmm.
I
And he,
was uh, I was eating
hmm
some chili,
yeah,
and they all get around me when I'm eating. And I had some soda crackers,
hmm
and that bulldog head. I don't believe there's nothing he won't eat. But the little dogs, if
yeah,
I didn't dip that soda cracker in that chili,
hmm
they didn't want it. I
yeah,
had to, I had to dip that soda cracker in that chili, and then they would take it. But
hmm
bulldog, he don't he don't even have to smell nothing.
I know he loves. I mean, he just right into it.
Hey Gina, tell us what you doing to be able to come in here.
Um,
Tell us the steps that you had to take to come into this chat.
well, I don't. I can walk through it. Basically, it's I'm building this community to pour into Stephen's community, because it's better to do that together. So I've seen a lot of communities that I'm tapped into. For example, like small water charters. They're in the South, and they're actually flowing into all of your channels, which is awesome, and I really love that. And it's
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm talking about
the
how did
stri-
you get your
um
phone in
mm,
here?
okay, I'm trying to remember how I did it. You go through, well, YouTube and Streamyard, and what happens is Papa Sweet D will put his link up, and when Sweet D puts the link in the chat, y'all, when he puts it there, then when what you do is you just you'll press on that link that Papa Haji's put up there, and you should be able to pop up, as long as you have, you know go through YouTube and StreamYard, and you should you'll the directions there is not too hard to do it. And
Oh,
once you get it up there, you just make sure your microphone is on, and you should be able to come in.
Hey, I mean, are you sure about you had to use StreamYard?
Well, that's how I do it. I just didn't know. Go through YouTube. I'm doing mine through YouTube and StreamYard. Um, I'm not too technical about, how it's done. I just had it set up that way. That's the way, because what I do is when you see that link that Papa Hodges puts in there, you just go ahead and click on it, and you can also pin it to the top, Sweet D. You can pin it to the top, and that way it's easier for them to see it. I also suggest that what you did now is awesome too, because you don't want to get those trolls in there, because they will come in
Well,
sometime.
I know there's not many people in here,
Yeah.
and then I can I can fix it where hey, Steven's in there. I try to get him to come in there.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steven, there's the link, Steven. Click on that link and see if you can come in here. Hey, Steven ain't never been shy. He went to the high school dance. He didn't
Uh-huh.
never he didn't never sit down. He
He
was
said,
dancing when he got home.
that's right.
Hey, Steven, see if you can come in here.
Let's
Or
see.
anybody.
I think
Anybody wants to try to come in here.
I did see Steven write something in chat. Let me see, y'all, what he wrote in chat. I have to scroll up here to read it. He said they
Yeah,
walked into the house. Okay.
he went
Good.
to the hardware store.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you'd be surprised how many people pull up at this gate over there and sit there.
Well, he has cameras, so yeah, he was in this chat. I saw him in there. Sweet D.
Hey, hey, he's the one person that you never know what he's doing.
That's what's so wonderful about him, though. That's the
Like
way.
right now, he's liable to be done, gone. I mean, he's liable not even be in here no more.
Y'all remember to give Tammy a thumbs up on the video. Share the channel out.
Yeah, Michelle, you need to type me up something about subscribe where I can
Mm-hmm.
put it on the thing, and I'll leave it there. I need to copy that next time. Hey, all you got to do is go to Google and type in StreamYard, and
Just click on the link. Yeah.
just click on StreamYard, and it'll ask you if you want
Mm-hmm.
to just use your Google account or whatever you want to use. Probably most people use their Google account as a username,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think you have to have StreamYard to come in this live. Done, just click on that link, accept cookies, and proceed.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy's out there. Hear them dogs?
Mm-hmm. Here, Chloe and Lady and Cricket.
And they got so bad one time that I got a fly swatter, but they can't hardly help it.
They like the chili with the cracker.
Yeah. What was you saying about your mom a while ago?
Yeah, sweetie. She's been in the hospital since the middle of December, and I've been going really hard. If I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't, but I do need to say that she's not able to. Her doctor, she has on the 22nd, which is Wednesday, and that's also Tammy's birthday, the same day as my mom's going to be in with her doctor's appointment. Now, they're going to have to transport her by the stretcher. She is moved from the hospital now into a transitional facility where she's not able to fully stand up yet on her own, and that the doctor will give an update on Wednesday for her condition. So you can imagine, because I'm a mama's girl. I'm a mama's girl to the maximum. And I think that the most important thing is to make sure that when you are growing up that you keep your parents close, because that's what life's about.
Yeah,
And of course your children too. And it's the best thing that what's good for you. I'm not suggesting anyone else. This is just in my own personal beliefs. And so I am a mama's girl, and I'm by her side as much as I can. And my sister, she's on the feeding tube. Now, my sister, she worked for President Trump administration. And then Magoo came in there. And she did architecture and design, my sister, while she had a side hustle. She does makeup for weddings and things like that. And she's worked with resin sculptures with some famous individuals, but she's always been crafty and working with her hands with resin and sculpting. She loves that and all this stuff. And she right now had to have a major operation called a TPIAT, and that is a major operation, and they have to go in there because her pancreas is not functioning for her body. And uh I don't know. I, we don't know why, but all I know is that I encourage her for positive, and I believe the body can heal itself if God allows her to, if that's what God wants her to do, and what God approves for her to do in her life. And I don't think I can judge anything. All I'm saying is that, I mean, I wish she can have as long as she could on this earth, but she's on God's borrowed time. She's right now on, there's so much on my shoulders. And, I usually am one who never asks for help. And I'm usually the person who can take everything on. That's the way I'm made. And I just felt this way since I was little. Um, and I just had to be this way because my mama, she raised me up, and my grandma, she raised me up in the South. And my grandma worked really hard. She had 6 children. My mom's a twin. And she worked really, really hard in her life. And she given the most she can. And I lost my uncle, Dave, in April. He passed on, my mom's brother. So I had to make a big trip with my mom, and we traveled like a long distance to get there. And my uncle's celebration of life, and he was a veteran, and I respect all veterans, and we honor our veterans in this country. It's a happy day for our country today, but my sister had special clearance when she did work with the administration. She did more design for the Rose Garden and things like that, and architecture. She's not gonna, I don't believe she'll be going back. She's basically works from her home. She's retired that in that sense. She has done an amazing job in many things, but I believe her very best thing she ever did in this world is have children. And I have I have a little niece named Amelia and a little nephew named Bjorn. And they're the most amazing children, little blonde hair, blue eyed. And I mean, beautiful, beautiful. You saw Hope and her curly hair. Well,
Yeah, how's she doing?
oh my goodness, she looks so amazing. Her hair is so beautiful. She is the light of my life. She's everything. I like the light of my life. And I snuggle with her and I kiss on her. And even when she's right here, like in my presence, I miss her. Even when she's right here and I'm cuddling on her, I'm like, I miss you. You're right here. I miss you. That's just, it's this is what life is about, is to give love to others. Don't expect anything in return, and that's unconditional, and that's the way. Sometimes people don't understand that because humans are just carnal in the way they are, and the best thing that you can do is better yourself, because in the end it's about you and God anyway, and we can't judge people. And I've always, my heart just, I never told you this, but I'm going to tell you now, since you're on this is alive, and I want this in the keepsake book, that one Wednesday night I decided, and I left Mama and Hope back in the room, and I said I need to come to church. And I went to church, and I know, I didn't know anything, and I wasn't afraid. I just walked in, and I had a walker, and I just came raw like that. And I wanted you to see me just as I was, and it took a little bit of guts to do that, because most people would be afraid to walk that way into anyone's presence. But I'm very confident, but I'm very humble. And I said to myself, I want to go and pray. And I didn't know it, but Grandma was in the church. Tammy didn't come that night. And I think she was the third or the fourth row. I sat to the right side, so no one, I just quietly, I put my walker there, and without me knowing it, God turned Grandma's head, and I don't know how, but God turned her head, and she seen me sitting back there, and without hesitation, Grandma got up, and she walked right by my side and sat right next to me. And without one word, I just held her hand the whole time through the service. And the regular pastor wasn't there. Pastor Doug wasn't there. He was on a fishing trip to Florida that Wednesday night. And there was another pastor there named Pastor Leon, who very kind and beautiful soul as well. And towards the end of the service, he gave a wonderful service, but my heart was just burdened, like, the entire time. And towards the end of the service, I raised my hand and I said, "Can I sing?" And Pastor said, "Sure, what song do you want to sing?" And I said, "Well, I like How Great Thou Art or Amazing Grace." And he said, "Well, we got both tracks. Which one?" And I said, "Okay, well, I might forget these words, but let me do Amazing Grace." So a lady put the track on for Amazing Grace. And I didn't know if I could get through it, if I could remember the words. And I did. Somehow my soul remembered the words, and I did. And I got through singing Amazing Grace. That's the night I sang it. And that's the same night I asked Grandma, I said, "Grandma, can we pray for Danny? You didn't know that I was praying for you for a year ago." And the spirit was just burdened for you because I don't know how, but you remind me so much of my dad and my dad's family. So anyhow, I asked that, and Grandma said sure, and another lady prayed with us. So all of us three held hands, and that's the same night we prayed for you and your salvation. Yeah, really
Hey,
beautiful.
I'll take all the prayer I can get. Don't turn down no prayer. Hey,
Yeah.
Sophia, since you know how to come in here, why don't you come in? You ain't got to show. You ain't got to be on video. All it'll show is that S right there you got.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you can put multiple people in here at one time. I don't really know how many people you can put in there. Because I don't know all that much about this program. Hey, one thing I know for sure is it's $45 a month. I
Which
mean,
program are you? Mm-hmm.
hey, that's Streamyard there. It seems like
Mm-hmm.
to me $45 a month is a lot. They went up double the price, like in recent months.
Mm-hmm. Do you need that version? There's a lesser version, I believe, Sweet D, of the
Yeah,
stream.
but yeah, they do. They
Uh-huh.
got a free version, but it's real limited.
Mm-hmm.
It's real limited that to what you can do.
What can you do with this version, and compared to the lesser version of it?
Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up here and see. Yeah, I got it here. Let me share the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see that middle one is the person's free,
Mm-hmm.
but the middle one is a trial, and then
Mm-hmm.
let me see if I can.
So you have the core, the free, the core, and the advanced one. So these
Mm,
are on sale right now. Actually, is that what it's showing? Can you
yeah,
get?
well, uh, yeah, but like after, hey, I don't know, but you see, it says it's got $8.28 a week marked out,
Mm-hmm. I
but
see that.
they would wind up getting you, you'd wind up paying. And then if you was a big time YouTuber, hey, you going to get the advance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
seems like that's a lot to me.
Yeah, and there's also one called Restream. Have you heard of that, Sweet Tea?
Yeah,
Restream?
yeah. I've heard of all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there's 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's a lot to learn.
It is, yeah. And it baffles me too because I'm a techno nerd at all this stuff. I mean, I'm nerdy anyway. I play the clarinet. uh, this technology, all this techno, Hope is really good at it. I'm not good at
Well, the,
technicals.
the younger folks, they growed up with all this,
I
and
know it.
and I've been doing it, and I've been like a computer geek for, I reckon, might be about 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I mean, I don't know that I want to be aggravated with all that.
The simple is best. I agree. Simple's best.
And then, uh, you ain't got freedom with this.
Restream or StreamYard or YouTube?
I say you come in there, Dawn, it says the same thing. They will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to this stream. It's going to be in your settings, Dawn. It's something in your settings. She's looking at it.
Mm.
Because she's still in there.
How you feeling today, sweet D?
Hey, I feel fine.
Yeah. And Tammy, is she there?
Yeah, she just got home. I actually went to bed at a reasonable time last night, about 4:30.
Mm-hmm. You mean in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to stay up.
Well, everything's better at night. But I hate to, I mean, the bad thing about it, she ain't with everybody else. And then, like, at night is when I start coming alive.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah.
listening.
I don't know. I know that. See, I sent Tammy a notification. She was sitting over here in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
And she come in here and she didn't use StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
And she come in here, and I mean, I know she ain't got StreamYard.
She loves you so much. And something else. She can hold it down. Let me tell you that. That I love her so much. Tammy is really, she truly is precious. And her heart for others is always giving. And I remember one time she said something, and it reflected with me. She said, Jenny doesn't eat a lot. She only eats corn and taters. Corn and taters.
I don't eat all the time,
I know.
but I eat when I do eat. I eat a pretty good bit when I eat, but like I don't eat all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But something
You've been drinking them Ensure drinks. The
no,
protein.
I hadn't been drinking. I quit drinking them.
Oh, okay.
Something everybody don't realize about Tammy is Tammy was going to church before
Mm-hmm.
we ever got married, and she didn't never quit. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's something that she always doing.
Yep, and she's gonna always be that way. And she's so special. I did not know that her mom has the same name as my sister, Christine. And then
Yeah, that's where my daughter got her name from, Christina, from her mom.
I'm listening. Yeah. It's so sweet. And then I remember Grandma saying something about she has an Aunt Christine. I believe she said her Aunt Christine. But
What? Do what now?
she has an aunt. Her aunt is named Christine. Ask Grandma about it.
Oh,
But
yeah. Well, her name was Christine, though. They just called her Aunt Teeny to me.
aw, that's sweet. Yeah. Tammy's a really sweet soul. And let I've always practiced cognitive empathy. What that is it takes years. And I did service work in my community, and I retired as a guardian ad litem. And what that is an advocate for children. And I've seen so much. I really have. And there are also people that are falsely accused who are suffering. And anyhow, they want to throw President Trump in jail too. These, I don't know if I could say Big T, Big T. I'll say Big T. They wanted to just maul him up and just do away with Big T, but he he really is a wonderful businessman, and he loves this country with his whole heart. And years ago, I remember seeing an interview with him. Someone asked him, "Hey, wouldn't you want to be president?" He said, "No, I really would not want to be president. But if it came to that, if I needed to be, I definitely would step up and be president of this great country." And at that time, he was saying from his soul, and it actually became a reality for him where he did need to step up. And now that Magoo's out, and today's the day, uh, across we prayed for our country that this would happen. So the inauguration, it's not only inauguration day today, it's also Martin Luther King Day. And Martin Luther King, Reverend King, had his first speech when he was 15 years old in Dublin, Georgia. He,
Yeah, yeah, I know it.
mm-hmm.
Hey, Mama showed the church before.
Oh, okay. The monument is there, and I'm very sentimental about things. And for example, when my mama sent us, she drove us for hours to camp, summer camp in Maine, where us girls we learned how to do fishing and canoeing, and we took a sailboat called the Sunfish, and we did archery, and I shot a rifle on my stomach at 50 feet at 10 years old. So, um, Mama, but before we were able to do anything, the bugle would blow in the morning, and we would have to go to sit at the flagpole and open our Bible and do devotions before we can even eat. And then we went to the dining hall where we had a round table with 8 to 10 chairs. And we had our cabins had bunk beds in them, and we had no toilet and no shower at all in the cabins. And each morning we would do this. Um, but the beauty of being alone in nature and just speaking, you know, especially when you're younger, these younger generations now are more technical. Um, and that's a good thing. It is a good thing to have that versatility, and I encourage it. And I know, I mean, Bentley loves his video games, and uh, Hope she loves doing all that stuff. In fact, she took a test, and she just got her boating license. She's all excited. she was able to get um she was able to get that done, and I was just happy for her. And so I encourage that. But being in nature allows us as human beings to connect back with Creator, because in the end of it all, it's not about anyone else. It's about just you and God. There's no competition with anyone. People cannot You can't control others. So don't even try. We can't control people. That's not our job. Um and I don't understand jealousy at all. I've never understood it. But being in when you're
Why is
more
there, why is everybody jealous of you?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't I don't know why y'all don't and I just know that what I want to do is encourage everybody, just, listen, if you can do something every day, something sweet for somebody, open the door. If you're at, wherever you're going, make it easier. Do a little blessing, do a little something sweet. It doesn't have to be big. And it doesn't need to be on the camera. It can, the most things and the best things are done, and no one knows about the sweet things you've done. Like, I'm not going to sit here and advertise this, and this. I encourage all of you to do those little beautiful things each day. It could be the moment you drop a piece of fruit and you're in the grocery store and that other human being picks up that piece of fruit. When your eyes meet, that's the most beautiful part of humanity right there. But I encourage you to get into nature, because it's important to do so, and it's especially important during, life itself. We can understand that and give back, because when you're a giver, sometimes the takers just want to take, but just continue to be a giver. That's all I suggest. Um,
Hey,
and
Steve,
Hey,
I didn't know if you was in there or not, man. You ain't got no picture.
yeah, I was in the hardware store.
Oh, hey, hey,
yeah.
what you gonna do about the insulation? I mean, are you still thinking on?
Well, no, I called the guy that does the spray foam. I wrote me a
Hmm.
list. I did like my friend told me. She said, make a list of stuff to ask off camera. That way, by the time you get on camera, you won't forget nothing. So I made me a checklist, and I called him up on the phone, and we went through everything. Like, far as it flammable, is it moisture bear, like everything. Like, will it affect the value of your house? Um, like, will it make insurance companies not want to insure it? We covered everything.
Hmm.
So
And that
basically,
video, go ahead, Steve.
oh, and hey, Jenny, just want to
Hey,
speak.
Steve.
So what he told me, he said they are lawsuits against other spray foam companies
Mm.
of particular brands. He said, but the one he uses is new, and there's only two companies that sell it. It's made in the USA. It is green go friendly. He said it don't have the silicate additive in it that's harmful, like what everybody was putting in chat. It's not. That's not an ingredient in this, and it's flame retardant. So it won't light even if you hold a lighter to it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, I figured it was.
And I told him that about didn't want to. I was worried about asthma and like side effects of having kids in it, and he said that there's only one brand out there that they got lawsuits on right now, and it does do exactly that. It caused respiratory problems, but there's lawsuits with that company. This company don't have any. It's actually called Accufoam, ACCU foam, and he told me to look up the ISO on it, and it'll tell you all the properties in it and stuff. So it's
Mm-hmm.
Go Green. It's a Go Green formula that is not harmful to
Did you
pets or
ask him
humans.
about did you ask him about the mildew thing?
Yeah, he said they have a open pour and a closed pour foam.
Yeah, yeah,
He said this will be open pour foam. He said if you have a leak in your roof, it'll come through the foam and you'll actually see the leak where the leak is. He said if it was the closed pour foam, it won't let the water through. It'll just build up between your roof and the foam.
yeah.
So he said that's the only time they use a closed pour foam is on the floor of the house. And he said that with my walls and roof done, he said I wouldn't need the bottom spray foamed. He said if it was up in the air and exposed where like 15 to 20 miles an hour wind can get under the house, he said, yeah, you would definitely want to seal it up. But being it's blocked up on a foundation and wind can't get under it, he said there's no need to spray foam it. And I told him,
Hey, well,
about.
I mean, Stephen, I mean, I don't believe that part.
Well, he said you can come in and put the batting under it. He said, but just to spray. He said you can come in and put the rolled insulation under it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
He said, but just to spray the bottom of the house, just the bottom floor is $4,500.
Why is it more than all the rest of it put together?
Because it's a sealed foam.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's that kind that's got the little pores in it, it may be okay. But I was showing a video a while ago, and I mean, and you might want to look at it. You get back and
Mm-hmm.
just, I mean, it's your house. The people I was showing the video, that I know that they had to tear their sheetrock out to put it
Oh my goodness.
in the ceiling. And I know they done lost their mind tearing the sheetrock out to put that foam up. But then they saying that like they got to tear it back out to get the foam out of it. It was making them sick.
Mm.
And like if the woman in the house ever starts about it's making me sick, you fighting a losing battle.
Mm.
But you got a lot of years left to live. But I mean, hey, whatever you think, it is fine with me. As long as you know about it, and I kind of believe the boy about it. I would measure it and see how much
Mm-hmm.
I would measure it and see how much it would cost a roll insulation would cost.
Mm-hmm.
And some people put insulations in their room, each room. And I seen a man demonstrate one time like how soundproof a house was. He put insulation on all the walls. He went in the back room and was back there hollering, and you couldn't hardly You couldn't only hear him holler. But, I don't know. I tried to catch the people while ago to bring the food, and they backed out this direction. They didn't turn where they didn't turn where I could see them, because I was going to wave at them,
They were sweet.
but they backed out and they pulled right on.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't go towards Snail Bridge Road. They went the other way.
Yeah,
And
I believe. Mm-hmm. They came in on Savannah. Yeah. How long has this, Sweet D? How long has that installation been around? Has it been around a long time? Because the classic stuff has been around a while.
you cut out a little bit on me. I didn't hear what you said.
Mm-hmm. So my question is, has this insulation, it's called spray foam, how long has that been around in this
A long time.
and the classic insulation?
Well, I don't. Hey, now I don't know how you just said spray insulation. It's been around a long time, but
Mm-hmm.
like Steven's saying, they make more than one kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He said the one that the man told him about doesn't have the green. It's safe. It has no chemicals in it, and
I don't know about that.
yeah.
Hey, I was watching that. I was watching that inauguration.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never seen so many fake people in there in your life as they was.
They brought it. They're bringing it inside today.
Hey, uh like a real smile is only about 1 second long. A real genuine smile.
Mm-hmm.
But they was people in there smiling like a jackass eating briars.
Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about like they don't like one another.
Oh
And
well.
Mr. T got up there talking,
Yeah.
and everybody get up and clap and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Magoo
Magoo.
and that woman, they wouldn't clap. They wouldn't stand up and clap or nothing.
Mm-mm.
They did one time, like they was talking about they brung the hostages home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
you're right.
like, hey, Mr.
Um,
T, man, he
big
was
T.
making me squirm.
Big T. Yeah. And you have to, still through it all, they wanted to throw him in jail. These Magoo's administration wanted to throw the president of the United States in jail. Think about this. And they attacked him on every level you can imagine.
Hey, won't you read Janie's comment out there? And
Okay. All right.
it's kind of little on me there.
Janie Jane says, they came to mind, wanted some kind of UK 7,000 to spray, but couldn't answer. Very convincing. I just said I will let you know before he got in his car. I thought this is big. It's a big no for that. So she tried spray insulation or she said she didn't want to get spray insulation. I guess that's what she's saying. but it's Steven's house. He can do what he wants. But I would suggest that classic way, the fluffy stuff. The fluffy stuff. That's the stuff. I guess it's insulation. Um,
Hey,
and Janie
that
Jane.
Mr. T got up there talking,
Mm-hmm.
and Ashley, you would kind of think he would wait and, uh, to get away from all them people. But, man, he was up there at that podium, like, man, laying it down, dogging them out, boy.
Yeah, he's got.
Hey, he was saying everything he usually says right in front of them. I mean, I know that they wanted to crawl under.
Yep, that's right. They did. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stephen pulled out. And I'm looking at this other monitor over here. I need to put this on 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, with the free version, you can't put it on 1080p, but this version here, you can put it on 1080p. And it's a lot, the writing is a lot clearer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, you ready to come in here? Jenny, you ready to let somebody else come in here and let's get their thoughts?
Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, good for you coming in here.
You're most welcome.
We'll be on a little bit longer.
And remember to share the channels, subscribe, and and all that good stuff. And click the thumbs up. Y'all remember to click the thumbs up.
Yeah, click the thumbs up,
Yeah.
y'all.
I love being here, building with you, Sweet D. So, you and Tammy have a wonderful day. I love you. Y'all be good. I'm being good, and y'all be good. Have a safe and beautiful evening. And Bulldog will make sure that he don't go in the streets. I know he likes to run out there. Um, the lady didn't want to run Bulldog down in the street. He's looking so good, Bulldog. He's looking so pretty. And I know that you wanted to find Bulldog a home, but I'm glad that you kept Bulldog. And I believe there's a spirit in Bulldog. I really do. That needed to come to you. And it's beautiful. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Gina.
Hey, thank you. Y'all make sure that you share the channels and continue to be the love. Many powerful blessings and love. And if you want next time to come up on Danny's channel, just keep your notification bells on and you'll get all notifications. All right, y'all. Take care. See y'all later.
All right, Gina. Bye-bye. Yeah, I seen what you was saying there, Jane. I don't believe I would put it in my house, that insulation. I don't believe I would just I just don't want to take no chances. But, he has the final say so. Hey, Michelle, won't you come on here and let everybody hear your voice? I see you, anyway, won't you come in here? I can't get my mic or camera to work. Hey, I don't understand that, Don. Oh, wow. I got something I need to film, y'all. But I can't talk while I'm doing it. Hey, give me a second. I will tell y'all what I'm talking about. So there's Steven's coffee channel. Oh, Danny, please do it tonight. I will then. I've got a pound and headache right now. Okay, Michelle. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, But I mean, I guess we'll see. This thing needs to be on 1080p. Yeah, I know what you was talking about. Everybody knows that. Everybody can read the text. Even it ain't got to be spelled perfect. We all been doing this so long, you can tell what somebody's saying. See what kind of notification I got here. Hey, I near about hate to subscribe to people because of your phone going off all the time. Hey, Dawn's been trying to get in here. For some reason. Oh, let me put that on full screen. Oh yeah, there's a lot to this here. I'm gonna get rid of that for now so y'all can see that. That's Steven's coffee channel. Let's see. But I see that thing all during the night. There be people in there chatting. Hey, Miss Gladys. There ain't much happening, y'all, or I wouldn't know. I probably wouldn't be on here. I bet y'all think like I'd be doing all kind of stuff. And I do sometimes. But I ain't been doing too much today. You been in there till your settings done? And you must have your camera turned off. Oh man, when I was watching that inauguration, man, you ought to seen all them people that don't like one another in there. All that fake smiling. That's good if you can do that. I can still take videos and picture on my phone. Hey, I'm telling you something in your settings. Hey, Don, look up how look that up, Don. How to be a guest on Streamyard with whatever kind of phone you got, whether it's iPhone or an Android. Look that up. And like, you ain't really got to like a video and subscribe and all that. As long as you're watching, they'll suggest a video to you. But like if you ain't never watching, it don't matter if you are subscribed and all that. If you never watch, they won't. They'll quit sending you stuff. Then I have been streaming, and I just hit the link, and it was able to get on. Just couldn't see chat. Didn't have to do anything. I don't think you can see chat until you get on the screen. But I mean, I really ain't messed with this. Oh, I don't know very much about this program. Hey, one thing I know for sure, it's high. $45 a month is high to me. When you can use the YouTube app for free. And I usually don't have device not connected, Don. Device not connected. Oh, it's something in your phone, Don? Because Stephen and Jenny's gonna come in here. Oh man, I see a private chat. It still won't let me turn anything on. So I didn't know you could see in the private chat. You watch Gladys? Stephen's chickens over there, they're getting kind of thin, ain't they? I still didn't work there, Don. Device not connected. They will need to connect their microphone /cam before you can add them to the live stream. Look that up, Don. You can look that up and it'll know you talking about StreamYard. They will need to connect their microphone mic /cam before you can add them to the stream. They will need to connect their mic / what's going on? Need to look that up. Thumbs up for this channel, please. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Gladys. Hey, Gladys, you feeling better? Hey, boy, me and Tammy, like, we got that mess for, and like, hey, I mean, we like could hardly get rid of that mess, and still got it. You know what I mean? I got a headache right now. Nose is kind of stopped up. Matter of fact, I take me some Tylenol right now. And what they saying about the snow, Tammy?
Supposed to start snowing a little bit tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Oh, it's supposed to start snowing a little bit tomorrow evening here. This is like kind of once in a lifetime storm that's coming through here. Hey, come in here, Connie Jones. And you can see chat because Jenny read chat a while ago when she was in there. But I think you might have to be, you know, might have to add you to the screen. Where you live at, Michelle? That's a lot of cleaning there. Cleaning it off 5 times. I might well just let it stay on there. All right, y'all. Well, Rick might get out of here. Pennsylvania. When people quit chatting, I kind of feed off the chat. It's hard just to talk. Same thing, Don. Hey, April. Hey, Don, why don't you get your son's phone? I can't remember what his name is. Why don't you get your son's phone and try it? Oh, I bought this mic right here, y'all. Probably about a year ago. Ain't never used it. We tried to use it for the concert, but it's such a powerful mic that we never could get the sound right on it. It's real powerful. And it's one of them kind it's got some settings where you can pick up in a circle, or you can pick it where it's front and back talking, or either just front or like just straight on into the mic. So this mic does all kind of stuff, and it's a famous mic. I think it's a Yeti. I think what it is. And I actually know how to hook some stuff up to make it sound even better. Y'all seen them videos where people sound real good. I actually know how to do that. I just ain't never done it. Hey Connie, you don't have to get on video. When Jeannie come in this room and Stephen come in there, it was just their picture. So you don't have to have your video going. There's a lot of people that, that like don't want to get on, don't want the video on. But you got to allow your your video and mic. But whenever they come in this room, they didn't have their mic, they didn't have their video on. Miss Danny, I can hear you pretty clear. Sometimes I can't hear. Come on, me. I can hear you pretty clear. Sometimes I can't hear. Hey, I don't know what that would be. I can turn up the mic gain here. But like I can't tell how loud it is there. Does that sound any better? Dennis pinned the link into chat again. Okay. There it is, there, done. When I went on somewhere else, I just hit the link. Didn't do anything, and I was on where everyone could see me. Now, you'll come on this program right here, you'll be in the staging area. I actually have to put you on the screen. So you can try it. I'll let you know. But I'll let you. You won't just go on the screen. I'm telling you. Dawn's got her thing down there right now that's saying device not connected. Oh, I hear you. Okay, now there's Dawn now. See, that phone's working. You ready to go in, Dawn, or you want your video on? All right, I just had her because I know she don't care.
No, I don't care. It don't make me no hill beans.
Yeah, I hear you.
I gotta turn my other phone on. Oh,
Oh, your other phone is still saying you didn't ever get it out there. So,
that's crazy. I tried everything in the world.
hey, you know, I mean, it's something in the settings, Dawn.
I went to my settings and I went to everything and I was just like clicking everything. I was just like, God dang. Okay, you serious?
Mm,
It
I
just,
was,
just didn't want me to be in there.
I was fixing to get out there because it was it's about like a funeral in here.
Woo woo! Let's get the party started.
Yeah. Hey, I keep on thinking you live near Texas, but you don't, do you?
No, I live in Arkansas. Hold on.
I bet it's a phone call. Hey, them. Hey, Thelma, click this link right here and come into chat. Now I know Thelma ain't shy. See, I ain't sure how many people you can put in here. We know they can be 3 in chat. So now Dawn's gone. Hey, Shannon. She's back here. See, now she come in the staging area, y'all, and I had to add her to the screen.
I, I was pushing buttons. I was just trying to figure out what was going on, and I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oopsie. My bad. Oh, goodness gracious.
What's going on in Arkansas?
Nothing. It's just cold. It's cold.
What's the temperature?
It was like 14 degrees this morning when I woke up.
What is it now?
It's probably like 23, 24, 24 degrees.
Hey, how do y'all stand that? Like that?
We ain't used to this crap.
Hey,
Oh,
look at here.
We stay inside. What's up?
what up, people?
What it is, Joe?
Up, and what you doing?
Just
Oh, I dropped my stuff. There you go.
chilling.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Thelma.
What up, Danny? I just
Darren,
got up and taking a nap.
oh, you
Woo!
did?
I did. I'm lazy today.
Me too.
Hey,
I
what's the temperature where you at, Thelma?
I'm not sure right now, but it was 6. I think 6 this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, it's 38 outside right now, 38
Huh?
degrees.
What is it, Bob? Bobby said it's 40.
I had to use your phone to talk.
Oh, it's warmer there than it is here.
And it's warmed up now. It was cold in the well digger's butt this morning.
Yeah, it was freezing here this morning.
That's cold for you guys, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well,
But
you better get it warmed up before I head up there.
I've heard a man from Minnesota before talking, and they like got 2 front doors. You ever heard of that?
2 front doors?
Yeah, they got a front door. You walk in, you close that door, and then just a few feet away, they got another door. So you ain't letting all the heat out when you open one door.
Well,
Hey,
I have been cold this morning, I'll tell you.
yeah, that's what a man told me one time.
So what's everybody up to? What are you up to there, Dawn?
Nothing. Just a chilling like a chilling. Yeah.
Hey, chilling with the homies.
Chilling with the homies. Hello.
Hey, Brian.
Oh,
Hey,
you want?
Brian, I'm gonna put your link in here, Brian.
I'm on the. Hold on, y'all.
I'm holding.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
gonna drink my coffee.
we'll sit here and hold. Hey, Brian, I'm gonna put the link in there. Come in this room here. See that link, Brian? I just put in there. Hey, I get them 2 Brians mixed up.
How you get that one Brian mixed up with somebody? Now you can't do that.
Yeah, I do. I get the names mixed up.
Oh, Brian calls me every once in a while. You can't mix him up. he calls me up every once in a while to let me know he loves me. He's done me. Let's see, twice, 3 times, but last time I was asleep on him. So
Hey, he was talking about he was out of cigarettes, and about 30 minutes later, he found the cigarettes in his pocket. That's when it's time to go to bed, ain't it?
and that's time to go to bed, yeah, or something.
Hey, Brian, you ain't got to get on video if you don't want to. Hey,
Get over there, Brian. You can do it. Come on.
some people, I mean that it's getting on camera's nothing to them. And then some people don't even like their picture to it.
I don't care what I look like. I'm the same old every day.
Yeah. Well, it ain't. I don't think it's a thing about what you look like. But I mean, Dawn, you ain't got back on there. I mean, I see you.
Where'd she go?
She's back on the staging area.
I gotta put my glasses on. Can't see nothing.
Hey, Brian, all you got to do is click that link. I don't have enough subs to go live.
Oh, Brian, you full of crap.
Well, that's Tanya there. That's talking about.
Oh, Tanya. Sorry, Tanya. I thought that was Brian. I was gonna give him heck.
You ain't missing much, Tanya. Oh, like as far as money. Oh, I used to make more money 10 years ago than I do now.
Well, I do too. I did too, Danny.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like on YouTube.
Oh, not YouTube. I don't. I'm going to work.
But I can tell you this right here. When I started my channel, and I mean, it must have been 10 years ago. I mean, 12 years ago. I was on a channel called Danny S Hodges. You don't. Let me pull that channel up. You don't ever see. That was my first channel. I mean, it was an instant success.
Well, I'd do me a channel, but I'm not a talker.
Well, I mean, sometimes I am. I'll show y'all that Danny S Hodges channel. I know that there's probably a lot of y'all that ain't even never even seen it. But this was the channel. This was the channel that I started with. Let me see what it looks like on the screen. Okay. Because I can't actually see what I'm doing. See, there ain't no live videos. And I made that video 6 years ago. It's got 34,000 views. And it's, hey, I mean, I hardly ever go to this channel. I mean, hardly never. So I got a video here I'll play y'all off of Danny S Hodges channel. Me and Tammy went down to the Otter Mile River. Hello, everybody. It's Danny S Hodges. Let's see what it looks like. Me and Tammy went down
I got
to turn the sound up.
Otter Mile Park. It's not a state park. It's a river, and this right here is like the best river ever. The tide goes in and out here. We're so close to the ocean. But I ain't gonna talk a lot on this. I'm just gonna kind of let you hear the sounds like the way we hear it. Hey, them some wild people down there, boy. Now I talked to a guy, and he told me they was catching fish, they was catching catfish, and they was catching mullet. And it's going on down here pretty good. Yeah, when I go somewhere, y'all, I like to go where the action is. And it seems like there's more campers than any time I've ever seen. It might be because of that cobra. See how old that video guy there that told me that they was catching fish. There's alligators everywhere there. Was it? Probably the last time I was here. Man, probably 5 years ago. Yeah, I can. It's a good little ways down here from the house. It might not be y'all, but it is. Want to see that, Danny?
They got a store there. The campground is pretty cramped up. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But when we walked down to the river, it made all the difference in the world. Like it's good enough to come, but like you was just gonna come up here and we can't even let our top out on our camper because we packed in here so tight. That's my first channel there, y'all. That's a little swimming area right there around them docks there that you just see. Like most of the boats you see down here, it ain't the same as like Lake Sinclair. That's the game warden there. Like at Lake Sinclair, the boats kind of for show. This is different people. This is different ball game down here. These people are
a lot more friendlier. And I don't know why. But like this right here is where I'm at home. They got these signs up everywhere. TRUMP. Flags. Look at the campground, how packed up it is.
There's that pretty Tammy. I see
They
her.
got, you can put out tents, or they got camping areas. I really don't know what all they got or how they got it. We just rode down here. They had one spot, we got it. And I told Tim it wasn't no big deal. We just go somewhere else, I just wanted to come look at the river. Hey, look how close that is right there. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, it was close.
I want to go camping at that river.
Hey, them people was up all night long down there. Hey, I'll show you a minute of this, just a minute of it. This is a video that it's got 108,000 views. I done it 4 years ago. And what happened here is they didn't nobody have a good video about how to put a tachometer on. Because I looked before I made the video. There was people that had videos like how to put a tachometer on a boat. But like you couldn't tell nothing. They didn't explain it good. Here you go. Hello everybody. I'm Danny S Hodges. Don't let my southern accent fool you. I've already hooked this tack up, and it's real hard to hook up from the directions. But I'm going to tell you what your RPMs is supposed to be, so you know you're setting it right. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about how to hook up this tack. Now, this is a Sierra tack, and they make it in several models. So what I'm saying is like Bass Pro sells the Sierra, and then on Amazon and other places.
Okay,
Hey,
Danny. I'm going to get off the camera for a minute.
okay, I might. You want me to mute you or something else?
Oh, you're good.
Okay, then. Yeah, hey, just come on back if you want to.
How do I do chatting with my picture up there? I can't tell.
You can't chat?
It ain't got no chat up there.
Hey, I don't know.
I don't know if I can get on it or not. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know. This when we went to Dollywood. Me and Steven and Warner. He had a wild woman with him.
Can you see it now? I can see the chat now, but I don't see it.
Y'all look how young Bentley is. Hey, I don't know nothing about this program here. Thelma. Tammy said, Thelma. Hey, part of my mind's over yonder. Look how young Bentley is. They grow up fast, don't they? Look at Steven. Oh, no, I'll turn it up. Oh. Well, wait a minute now. Oh. Well, I ain't paying for it. You pay for it, Tammy. I ain't paying for it. Look at this building upside down. We used to get out and do a lot of stuff, y'all. Man. Hold your hats up, son, Steve. Even girls, man. They scared. They scared. Just been informed that there has been a containment breach and some of the zombies have escaped. The automated security system has locked down the entire facility.
25 miles per hour. It contains wind speeds of 150 per hour. Imagine being caught in winds greater than the ones you are about to experience. Get ready.
Hey, that's 7 years ago. That video's got 5,900 views. You would think it would. You would think it would be more than that. Y'all, what's here? I don't know if How about that, y'all? Hello, everybody. My name's Danny S Hodges, and today I'm going to. Y'all see that? I used to do stuff like that. So yeah, y'all, we used to do a lot of stuff, but this YouTube stuff kind of slows you down. I ain't looked at this channel, man. And I don't know how long. Let me. Now keep in mind, I got a glass under the bottom here. This thing's double pane. This ain't no junk, man. This little bottle right here is going to show you the secret to success about this skylight. I'll show that to you in the video later. I'm making this video for the novice. I'm going to be making this video with just basic hand tools. I'm building this out of 1x4s. They not treated. And I'll be telling you kind of why it's best to use this instead of not treated. I'll be telling you some stuff here along the way, and you might not understand everything I'm doing at first, but then you'll wind up saying, oh, okay. All right, what I'm going to do is put these two glasses together and make a line. Now I need 4 pieces, 32 inches or 33 inches. I used to do that all the time, y'all. Make videos like all the time. Let me answer this phone, y'all. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
I got it figured up. If I were to lay the insulation myself, I went out there and figured it up. That R12 insulation for the walls is $80 for 59 square feet. Man, that's high shingles.
Yeah, I mean, insulation ain't cheap.
So, I got 3,300 square feet. And the beer, if I were to buy insulation R12, going to 16-inch center walls is $4,500 plus tax. This is actually cheaper. Spray foam is cheaper than if I were to spray foam it myself.
Yeah, see me now. I'm back, but I can't got no chat. Doggone it.
Oh. Yeah, hold on just a second, Phil. Yeah, I mean, the price didn't sound too bad that the man gave you to me. Because I know that stuff, it's like high just for one. I went and bought one roll before, something I was making or something. And it's high, man. But like everything is.
Yeah.
Now, how much is a roll, Stephen?
59 square feet.
That's a half a square. That's like you know, I mean, 3 bundles is a square.
Yeah.
100 square foot. So it takes me about 2 rolls just to make a square, and you know what a square is.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is, huh? What was the total price if you went with the you know, the roll insulation?
4,500 plus tax.
4,500?
Yeah, plus tax.
Yeah.
Well, about 500 in tax. So you're talking about 5,000.
Yeah.
Then I have to rent the scaffolding, put it up.
Yep. And then you need plastic too, you know.
Yeah.
I think the plastic's a good thing. Okay.
Now, they had some more insulation. It was thin.
Yeah.
It would have fit in the wall, but it was only 2 inches thick, or inch and a half thick. So
yeah.
That ain't even worth putting in there.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's worth putting in there, but most people, man, don't. Whenever they put insulation in, they don't hold back.
Well, if you put in there what it costs for, the 52 by 4 is $80 a bag. You can buy the cheaper stuff that's thinner, and it's $2,200 plus tax.
Yeah.
But it's only an inch and a half thick, so you'll have a lot of room in the wall.
Yeah.
It also thin enough it can fall down and sag.
Hey, so whatever you think, I mean, like, whatever you think, hey, I'm like.
Spray foam is the hands down. But if it's got a chemical in it that make you sick, obviously nobody wants that in their taste with.
Yeah.
I looked at the pros and cons, and one of the cons was cost. Well, everybody knows you want to drive a Cadillac, get some money.
Yeah, I mean, the price didn't sound bad to me. When I heard y'all talking about it today, it didn't sound bad.
You know how mad I'd be if I put road insulation in it, my first light bill's $500.
Well, I mean, that foam's good, man. But I mean, you already know that. All right, son. Hey, you can jump back on the live, son.
I didn't know you was live. I looked in it.
Yeah. Well, they might. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how to explain all this stuff. Might have been because Mr. T's name was mentioned.
I don't know what.
They don't like that. Okay, then. Thelma, where'd you go? Hey, Thelma, the reason I muted you was cause hey, you had some racket coming in there when you was on there. Hey, Yankee Daddy. Yeah, I think he's probably gonna go with that spray foam. Yankee Daddy. Thelma, he wouldn't give me a minute to get off the phone. He said he didn't know I was live. But he ain't got his mind on this stuff here. This is the channel I started with. It's got 20,000 subscribers. I just kind of looking at it. This video here's got 325,000. 8 years. Here's what this little indoor antenna looks like. I think it's about $14. That's a styrofoam plate right there. I got my laptop out here in the front yard. Look at this little bitty thing. I was standing out here holding this in my hand, and I was embarrassed for anybody to see me. Look at this. Run straight into the laptop. Now, I'm 60 miles from Macon. And for this little antenna right here that goes on your window, for this thing to pick up anything from 60 miles away is doing something. All right, while I'm waiting for this to start, the software that I'm using, I'm gonna make a video of that, and there's a lot of people ask me about that. And this Win TV should be starting up in just a minute. Okay, here it is. The Win TV started. Now, that some gun's picking up. I mean, this cold flat picking up. Look at this. Look again. There's a cord running right there to that little thing. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to see what the signal strength is on this. Look at that, a 23. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a booster on this thing and see if I can make it more than 23. Take a good look at it there. All right, I'm going to hit the Win TV thing here. And while that's starting, I'm going to show you the booster here. Now, I put a little lightweight booster on here because I didn't know if it would burn it up. But anyway, you seeing what I'm seeing for the first time, because I was scared to hook the booster up. It figuring it liable to burn it up, because that thing, that's a little old bitty fella. All right, now let's see about the signal strength here. Let's see what the signal strength does. Now this is on the strongest channel, but it's 60 miles from Macon, Georgia. I guarantee you. This
showing 23, 24. Now this hitting 24, but now the conditions can change around just that quick. I'll try this thing.
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know you can hook a TV antenna up to a laptop? But that's what I was doing. Hey, what is it, Brian? I come help you build something. Hey, I ain't there's a main there's some I could make a bunch of antennas, but there's one thing I'm out of. But like y'all that hey them the antennas now, like hey, I mean, I probably can get about 40 channels with my antenna out there. But this streaming, this live streaming that we do, watching TV now, I mean, we got the internet anyway, see? And the live streaming is free. So I mean, might as well just there's really no need for an antenna. But there's one thing about the antenna you might not realize. It don't need no electricity to work. When you walk out, even if it's not hooked up to your TV, it's pulling that signal in. I mean, it's just how that is. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I have a 25-year-old Radio Shack antenna on my roof with a WinGuard amp, and I get 80 channels. Yeah, it's according like you must live in a place where there's a bunch of channels, a bunch of TV stations. See, Macon don't have many TV stations. Now, and now I can turn it toward Atlanta. I can turn my rotor toward Atlanta and get a lot of stations. The one I get about 4 channels. I won't just in case the internet is out. Oh yeah. Yeah, what channels you get, Yankee Daddy? I'm familiar with all them channels. Hey, y'all, I done that stuff for years making antennas. We got about 20 channels with ours, I guess. If you ain't getting but well, hey Brian, you live in the mountains? I mean, some people live like in a place where the signal's not good. That's all to do with trees and stuff like that. It's directional too. If I add a multi, like a plan, to, I'm sure it'll get over 100. Hey, Mikewood. Hey, some places like a directional antenna is good, and sometimes an all around antenna that picks up all around in a circle is good. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading that there. Yeah, at channel 12 is Augusta. 6 and 12 is Augusta. Hey, I can turn my rotor over toward Augusta and get every channel they got. That antenna I got, Yankee Daddy, it'll pick up, man, it'll pick up Savannah. Yeah. Tell Stephen they stop selling chickens. Tell Stephen they stop selling chickens for now. Why is that, Yankee Daddy? Hey, you can build one, but like you have to build it out of wood. But there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with see, I ain't got the backbone pieces, Yankee Daddy. Oh, the bird flu? Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I ain't got the the plastic pieces for the backbone is what I ain't got. But you can make your backbone out of wood. You just have to put oil on that wood, and if you paint it down with oil, you know what I mean, that piece of wood won't never rot. It's better than oil is better than Thompson water seal. Oh, the stuff that I use, see, it ain't PVC. It looks like PVC, but yeah, you can make it out of PVC. But this right here, like, it can stand, like, it don't make the temperature don't affect it. Which, hey, I've sold, man, thousands and thousands of it. I sold 4,000 right here in Dublin. And then there's no telling how many I sold on eBay. But that the eBay thing is what ruined my channel. I had links in there, and people be watching the video, and I say I got a link to eBay. See, I didn't know that at the time, but YouTube knows everybody that's coming in there will click that link and go to eBay, even if they didn't buy nothing. They would go over there to eBay and look. How many I sold and all that. And so YouTube says, well, damn, if everybody's going to leave whenever they watch this video, we'll slow this video down. And they did. So when you got a link on your video that's sending everybody off of YouTube, it ain't a good thing. So they'll slow your video down, son. Hey, you can make it all out of all kind of stuff, Yankee Daddy, and I have. Hey, I got videos on that channel, man, where I made it out of all kind of stuff. Can you see this antenna right here? That's made out of wood. But you have to put oil on that. You have to put oil on it. And this antenna right here is a good one. It's a gray Hoovman, but it still won't beat that ultimate antenna. And I actually forgot about all this. This video right here, 345,000 views. Hey, I got one, y'all. I made an aquarium. And I mean, I hardly even remember that. But what I wanted to do was put fish in there for like when we went to the river, used y'all might call them panfish. Down here we call them brim. But we put brim in there, so like when we got ready to go set out lines, I already had bait. Hey y'all, I've done so much stuff, man. Man, I have done so much stuff you wouldn't believe. And when you make an aquarium, you better know what you're doing. If you're making it out of the stuff I'm making it out of, well, I bought a web camera, and I put 100-foot of line, a 100-foot cord on it, and it had a light. Look at Bentley, how little he is. Let me turn this up. Gallon. All right, you see I got a valve right here where I can empty the water out of it, run it out in the yard. I've got an overflow right here. I ran me a spigot to this tank where I can refill it. I've got my underwater camera in there to show you. I got a video. That's it there, the underwater camera. Look at that. See right here, see the fish on the laptop. I took a toe-up swimming pool filter and I added a pump to it. And I got a video on how to make that also. I didn't make this thing for the house. I made it just to put brim in there for like whenever I go put out bush hooks. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all ever make talking about like me making stuff? I've made so much stuff. And I've led the way. I think it's them. I've led the way for so many YouTubers. You wouldn't believe it. The video right here is 178,000 views. And hey, watch this. It's like looking at hello everybody. What I got here is a webcam that I bought off of eBay that hooks up USB, and it's got a 50-foot cord that goes with it. That also come off of eBay. And what better to look at the fish than a laptop? You can look at it live, or take video, or take a picture. And what I done here is I just unscrewed this bracket off of here, and I'm gonna put it inside of something that's waterproof. All right, I bought this 2-foot pipe here from Home Depot. You can buy a 2-foot pipe. And what I've done is bundled my cord up, so I'm gonna put my cord inside of the pipe and where it's joined together at. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I got a piece of plexiglass here. You can get this, you can buy just a window pane from Home Depot.
And what I'm gonna do
Hey, see it?
is I'm gonna set this down and draw a circle around it.
Hey, see all the money I spent making videos? Oh, but I made that right there. Well, I was saying there that I had a 50-foot cord, but I bought another 50-foot of cord and added it all to it and dropped it down in the water at Lake Sinclair. There was, and it's got a light. I made a light too that, and there were so many big fish down there. If you seen the video that I made, I recorded it. See, you can record it with a laptop. And if you seen the big fish down there, you probably would never go swimming again. And let me speed that up. So I'm like right there. I'm filming with that webcam, but like it's a picture in a picture thing. That's actually the webcam that I was filming with there. All right, look at that. We got a thief pulling up the yard. Man, this is just like on TV, ain't it? All right, here comes the thief. There goes the thief going up the steps. And then now they're coming to enter the house. Oh, the thief is my wife. All right, I got my son over here to help me out. See this plywood we put around it so I can screw it up. All right, pick the cover up. It is finished up, y'all. This is one job I'm glad to be done with. All right, here it is finished. I'm gonna make one more video. I'm gonna have to buy another DVR. Being this thing runs off of 12 volts, I got some interesting stuff I'm gonna do. I'm one of them kind that I do all kind of stuff. That's all I do. Here's the wall where I tore it out and run the wires behind the wall. If you seen that in the first video. See this shelf, how it looks like it's just made for this wall? Well, I made this shelf from scratch. And I'm gonna show it to you on fast motion on the way out. Kind of be looking out for number 3. This right here was a pretty good bit of work for me. Filming it and doing all the work. But if you like this video, click like and let YouTube know that you like it. Look at me making that shelf there, y'all. I've made so much stuff that I'm tired of making stuff. I really don't know why that would be so boring there to everybody. You see, it's got 33 views. 33 people watching. Hey, I don't know why that would. I don't know why that would be so boring. I made this for Steven right here, y'all. It's best to put your fence together while I made Steven a table saw. And all that is just a skill saw. And he used it until it messed up. You know, I mean, until it wore slam out. To hold this in place, I've got a threaded rod here, and this end right here, the nut can't turn on it. So when I turn this, it last video, y'all. Two together upside of the sides to hold it in place. And then this right here is just a support to kind of help hold all this stuff. This is what my fence looks like. This rides under. I'll kind of show you here. And this right here is what holds everything straight. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Oh, you see, y'all, I've paid my dues to get all them subscribers. The best way to to get up on YouTube is you got to spend some money. I will see if I see anything else interesting. Hey, yeah, here's my solar water heater. Okay, y'all. This is hey, that's still on my roof, y'all. One of the ways I heat my water up. I've had this for about 5 years and always been gonna make a video of it and never have. But and this is on my roof. But what this is PVC pipe of Schedule 40. This right here. And except for I've got the 4-inch in mine. I've got the big pipe. I've got flashing around it painted black. Not because it needed it to get hot. It just needs it to keep from sagging. Because without some support or something holding this up, it'll sag with you. And everywhere it sags, there'll be a pocket of water. So you can't have that. All right. That's a lot of hot water right there, y'all. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm going to get on off here. We're down to 31 people. But y'all, I've made so much stuff that I got tired of making stuff. Because it takes a while. That right there probably took me 2 days to make that right there. The video 5 minutes long. But I mean, I wanted the water heater. Because I got tired of the your water heater is a big part of your light bill. And me and Tammy have free hot water. And it don't matter if it's 30 degrees. It'll get hot inside that box. That's an insulated box. And I actually got the idea for, you know how when a water hose is laying on the ground and you cut it on, the water gets hot. That's how I got the idea. But I also, like, you know how a car is sitting out in the sun with the windows rolled up, how hot it'll get. I put all that together and just figured, I mean, that was, and there's not another one like that on YouTube unless somebody's seen it and made one. That right there, I thought of that idea myself. So like your best videos is videos that like nobody else has got. You got to put the time in. It's easy to stand there and just talk and run your mouth the way I'm doing right here. But you might not be no big star. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in here. I appreciate the guests getting on here. And Grandma will be live in the morning. And I don't know about Steven. I don't know if he's going to be on tonight or what, I know Tammy will be on tomorrow afternoon. She gets off at 3:30 now. She goes in early, but she gets off early. So I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I want to thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for loving us. And it'll help you if you hit the like button. But you don't have to. But if you're watching the videos, you'll keep seeing that person's video. It don't matter who it is, as long as you're watching, they'll have that as a suggested video. The subscribing ain't as big a deal as everybody thinks it is. But it is nice, and it does look good to have a bunch of subscribers. We'll see y'all. Bye, 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 bye.